Rainy day. You can see the puddles there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's supposed to be freezing rain today. Yeah. But yeah, today, the reason why I titled it Building Trust with Founders, because yesterday had a good conversation with somebody that I spoke to that's part of dayNumber now. His name is Derek. And yeah, it was just kind of pushing back on, what why dayNumber is important, and like, to actually validate it with founders, so that way I'm not just building, a good idea that's not even validated yet. And for myself, I think really what I thought about this morning, I did post some comments on a few people saying like, hey, what felt heavier, a week without traction, or something about like, you know like a harder week or something like that. Basically trying to figure out like, what makes people quit, why do people give up, right? And so I think dayNumber, that's one of the biggest reasons why I created it, is so that founders don't give up. And then another layer that I have to always also put onto this is more of an identity thing of like, it's to build really founders to build trust. Because if I think about even myself, like when I put dayNumber in all my profiles, like I'm on dayNumber 206, it's really to build trust, with myself. Number one, it's accountability, right? I've been accountable to myself. And number two, I've showed up for 206 days, right? Because when I look at school and they have that heat map on the profile, when you see somebody that's all green, like dark green, it shows that they've been doing 10 plus activities for a certain amount of time. And when you see that for like 6 months or like a whole year even, you're like, wow, like this guy's super active, and obviously he's not like a bot, and he's super engaged, and he or she, I mean, and they're really committed to this platform, whatever it is that they're doing. Now, whether they've developed revenue or not, somebody who's active that much usually has a community, and usually is building seriously. Hang on. Can't even see me there for a second because of the the rain. So that's really the key thing here is I'm building accountability and trust. And so if I turn it into that, people will, accelerators or incubators will eventually say like, oh, what dayNumber are you on, and do you have a progress log with dayNumber? Can you show me, so I can see like, your execution, what you've done, right? So yeah, so that's the key. So yeah, if you guys want to see Max say hi. Yeah, it's raining like crazy right now. Well, it's gonna be freezing rain. I'm in Hamilton, Ontario. What's going on, guys? Whoever's here, put a 1 in the chat if you're an actual real person. You're not a bot. 1 in the chat if you're a real person. So that's what I'm trying to solve for. Hey, what's going on? There we go. Slice 118. Where are you from? Where's everyone from here? Is it raining where you're at right now? Or what's the weather where you're from? Cold out. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely cold. It's getting it's gonna be freezing rain soon, and actually schools are closed where I'm at. So, but yeah. So are you a founder? Are you somebody who's a founder, building something? Or whoever is building something here, put a 1 in the chat, or put builder. Put builder. Yeah. Are you building? Are you vibe coding? Are you into AI? What are you into right now? That's what I want to know. What are you into right now? Oh. Yeah, need advice? You got a second? What is it, bro? What's the advice, man? What do you looking? What do you need help with? Yeah, what do you need help with, man? Mr. Justin FG9N. What advice do you need? I wish I could show you my phone. It's like so wet right now. My girlfriend 2 year wants kids and I don't, but she owes me money about 5G, so I don't want to tell her yet until I paid back. Because okay, well, hey, look, this is different stuff, man. Just tell the truth, bro. I think at the end of the day, you just got to be honest, you know. Honesty is the key, you know. If you're not honest, you're holding this back. Like, I think that's the key thing. Even why I'm building dayNumber is about honesty, showing up daily, and yeah, because you're just suffering for yourself and others. You know, at the end of the day, you got to be honest, you know, about, you know, what it is that what you're going through, so you guys can both move on, you know, at the end of the day. So and then in terms of like getting your money, sometimes you got to cut your losses, bro, you know. I know it's hard, 5Gs, but at the end of the day, is it worth it, you know? And you never know, just by being honest, you might end up giving that money back. If not, you just got to move on, bro. So yeah, hopefully that helps. And if it doesn't, if it's too hard for you, bro, you're just gonna suffer even more. It's not even worth the 5Gs to hold in that suffering, what you're going through, you know. I would say screw the 5Gs if it's gonna cost you more mentally and emotionally for both of you. You know, even if you think about in business, sometimes people part ways, you know, legally, and they spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars just to, you know, break partnerships, right? So I think that's a key thing, is you have to be willing to take the losses. You know, even businesses, right? You start a business, you think it's a great idea, you invested hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars, investors' money, and then you have to shut it down or pivot, right? So, and that's what I'm trying to do right now with dayNumber, is like, you know, before I invest hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, is just to validate whether what I'm building or not is actually going to help founders, you know. So you know, that's the key with what I'm doing right now. Anyone else here building something? Put a 1 in the chat if you're building something, and tell me what you're building. If you're an actual founder. My boy Max here, he's still trying to find a spot. It's raining before it gets to freezing rain. Yeah, so look at that. People love nature. 16 people out here. What's going on, everyone? Been live now for 8 minutes. I don't know if I so yeah, if you're a builder, tell me what you're building, and love to know more about what you're building, because you know, dayNumber, I'm here to support and back founders who don't get seen, people who are building something. If you're vibe coding, you know, it could be lonely out there. You're just doing yourself. You're talking to AI all the time, and you're not talking to real humans, you know. So it's good, you need to talk to real humans to actually see if what you're building is actually worth it. And I know, even if you are making money with what you're building, community is key, you know. And that's why people, I think now, are optimizing for community and building in public, you know. Even me, I'm doing this live, like I didn't even know I was going to be doing live. So but I just said, you know what, let's do it every day and let's see what happens. You know, I'm going to start doing magic, going business to business, eventually, at least like once a week probably, going interviewing business owners. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I see the snow starting to melt here. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up here. Again, if you are a founder who is building something, who wants accountability, visibility, and really build trust, you know, with, you know, other founders. Do you know about the Bible? Would you consider reading it? Oh, I've read it. I read it for 4 years straight, and definitely know about the Bible a lot, man, and where it came from, and you know, and all that kind of stuff. So thank you though for sharing that. If the Bible's helping you, then that's great. For me, man, yeah, like you know, you do what actually helps you and supports you, and if it's actually supporting you know, you in a positive way, then keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. So if it's not, then stop. If it's actually harming you, harming others, then don't do it. You know, so yeah. But yeah, go to dayNumber.io. Would love to see you guys in the community as well. There's a community there. If you are, like I said, looking for community accountability, visibility, you know, just join dayNumber.io. I'll see you guys there.